about the company. The company is Hibbett Sports, and it's an athletic company that provides apparel, shoes, sports equipment, and other gear. They are currently about 800 locations in 29 states. The ultimate goal of the company, after talking to the manager, is to attract more customers and expand. When I say expand, I do not mean globalizing. The company doesn't really seem interested in it. They would rather just expand in more states across the U.S. There are also 2 locations in the local area. One is the Mall St. Vincent, which is in Shreveport, and the other is Pier Bossier Mall, which is in Bossier. Hibbett taps into a customer rural basis. Some of you might not know what that means. A rural basis means that they have stores where people are needed as we speak. Their competition likes to have stores in more populated areas, but since Hibbett is a more rural-based company, this keeps them from competing against stores such as Dick's Sporting Goods and Academy. Although the Hibbett Sports it has increased sales over the last 4 years, they recognize that they could expand more if they didn't have the lack of the IT systems and the use that they have. Currently, Hibbett Sports uses IT systems such as supply chain management. They use that to track each individual store, not as a whole. And they also use customer relationship management by having what we call an MVP card. So every single time you make a purchase, it goes on your MVP card. But they don't have enough IT support to have the actual transaction to tell exactly what you'd be interested in and what your next purchase might be. The problems with their IT systems are as follows. They have a website, but it's not updated enough. There's also an inability to order footwear on the website, which really hurts growth. Since the internet is boosting so much and more people are doing online shopping, they could really improve their sales if they would have the footwear ability to order it online. They need the system also to recognize customer preferences. This would go into this customer relationship management. Even though they do have an increased sales for the past 4 years, they also could utilize their technology more if they had a better use of social medias. Social medias are booming. It's the new and hot thing. So if they would get to work on that, then they could have even more growth. The company issues and contributing factors of IT are as follows. If you have an improper use of IT, it affects daily business interactions. You also have the inability to recognize profitable sales practices. This is huge for Hibbett Sports. The more you sell, the better your profit. If they could use UT or IT to recognize ways of selling, they could also sell more. They also cannot track customer preferences. This is where we go back to customer relationship management. Customer awareness has not been increased by internet usage. They could use the internet to track each customer purchase and what they prefer and what kind of shoes they like, what kind of brand they like, and if they could track it, they can make more sales. If the website is not updated regularly and it's unclear, it can create a lot of confusion. And the information is not posted quickly and regularly. They cannot send information to customers regularly and more about new shoes, about new sales, new everything if they do not have an updated website.
Discussing your business and how it currently functions, we've come up with a few suggestions to further your future goals of expansion more effectively. We firstly suggest that you identify the best sales tactics for your company. By doing this, you can gather sales data from past things, past promotions, past sales, and see which ones have worked for you and which ones haven't. Secondly, we ask that you appeal to your customer preferences by understanding what your customer needs. If you understand the needs of your consumer, then you can fulfill those needs more successfully. Secondly, incorporate e-collaborations. You can do this by improving your social media,
problems, opportunities, and information they've gathered from customers to find the best practices that will work for them. The feedback databases tracks all customer and employee databases and then shares it with other departments so everyone has the same information and they're on the same page. The research files tracks information about the market potential, the company's assets, and the current processes it uses to meet sales and the customer needs. Also, KM creates more effective customer service by doing many things. They have consistent and improved service. It lowers service costs. It creates quality customer interactions. It recognizes customer preferences and merges employees' information so everyone is more informed, and it transfers service forces into sales. The consistency and improved part of this is whenever people who come to them and have questions, when they get responses, they might vary from sales rep to sales rep. So having consistent improved means that they're going to get the right responses at the same time, and they're also going to get the same answer. With lowering service costs, this happens because now everyone is informed how to tackle service situations. They don't have to employ specific people for service projects. By having all this information, there will be quality customer interaction, so people know how to approach customers and can have better conversations with them. Through recognizing their preferences, they can stock the items that people want and eliminate those that normally aren't being sold, thus reducing their costs. Merging the employee information is also a great thing because all employees are informed about what's going on in the company. Finally, with this transfer of service into sales, because most service reps aren't very good at doing sales, so with KM, it provides them with a list of and a script of what they need to say to tackle problems, and from there they can suggest alternative products or maybe even complementary products, which transforms into more sales. The self-service capabilities are another thing, and it's basically all online. This means that people who don't have the time to visit the physical location can go online to find out information about how to get their product serviced. Also, KM customer service, 3 aspects are positively affected. This reduces customer churn, which means that customer confusion is reduced. Today, there's a lot of products that are very complex and a lot of technology that goes on with them. So by having educated employees, they can then educate customers more, and customers know how to use their products more effectively. This also will increase customer loyalty by making transactions easier and making the customers believe that the employees know what they're talking about. Next, it enhances repeat business because of that quality customer service and quality interactions. People are more likely to come back if they've had a good experience rather than a bad experience. Increased sales also come from employees having knowledge about all the products, because then they can suggest alternative products or products that will work for that person better. Or they can suggest complementary products. If they buy a pair of shoes, they can also buy a pair of insoles that go with them. KM also uses a knowledge base to generate all this information about customer sales and customer preferences and customer needs. This knowledge base comes from information from the customers themselves, the employees, and the owners. And this all goes into one system and is analyzed that everyone has access to. This is really good for this company because it promotes strong relationship between knowledge, access, and communication, which basically is that they're going to have communication with customers that is actually knowledgeable. Also, KM uses information that adds value to the business because this information is going to be able to be used at critical customer interaction points to enhance sales. Thank you.
I'm Colton, and I'm here to talk about implementing a new web page interface for Hibbett Sports. As you all know, Hibbett Sports currently has a website that's associated with their business. Our goal here now is to develop a new interface style for it. With this, we plan to encourage change regarding the customer basis by incorporating more up-to-date methods dealing with web interface. The business will become more user-friendly and in turn increase traffic flow for your company. creating more customer-friendly facilities, companies are able to retain customer appeal, able to promote future purchases, and increase the levels of advertising via word of mouth, which, as we know, is one of the most valuable sources of advertising that your company can generate. Consumers are more willing to take part in a business transaction with companies that are known for their customer satisfaction, and therefore your website must generate the same attitude. The orientation of the site must also be taken into consideration by following the same design trends as your physical locations. Before any of this can take place, we must develop a easy-to-navigate homepage. The site itself must be easy to navigate as a whole. The homepage is key. Being able to reach what the customer is looking for with ease, without hassle, is one of the first aspects to look at. The less confusion that occurs during online visit will encourage more future purchases and more future visits. Incorporating purchase search software, such as a search bar and customer history, allow for ease of access for future purchases. This brings us to the purchasing power available to your customers. The more purchasing options that are offered will increase the amount of flow that you get. Being able to preview the products that your company provides allow the customer to make up their mind and decide before they enter the location of what they would like to purchase. On a similar note, online purchases are becoming more popular. Being able to ship orders directly to customers in the convenience of their own homes is a great appeal. This also expands the customer bases tremendously. This will also promote return customers. Online media now is becoming one of the most popular forms of advertising, and therefore the website must have a relationship with one. Sites such as Facebook and Twitter are becoming the most popular of this online media. And in doing so, they spread information about your business and the products that you provide. Today, any company that joins in on the online media tends to survive longer. And in the long run, the goal is to simply reach out to your customers in many more ways than previously accessible.
Hi, my name is Kristen, and today I'm going to talk about how social media can increase sales. Every company ponders on how they can increase sales within the company. With knowledge management, Pivot Sports can incorporate social media into one of their tactics. Knowledge management will help Pivot Sports decide which social medias that they should use. There are a couple of different ways that social media can increase your sales. First, it can create awareness for potential and new and current customers. Second, it can generate leads for your new customers. The Social Media Marketing Industry Report claims that 62% of businesses gain new business when they spend 40+ hours on social media. This chart shows the benefits of social media. As you can see, increased exposure, increased traffic, provided marketplace insight, developed loyal fans, generated leads, improved search rankings, grown business partnerships, reduced marketing expenses, and improved sales are all benefits to social media. Increased exposure is going to bring in new customers. Developed loyal fans are your customers that lay in bed all day and do nothing but look at their social media sites. Generated leads are the people that are what's going to bring you to new customers. Reduced marketing expenses is going to reduce your advertising costs. And of course, all in all, is going to improve your sales as a business. One of the most important marketing platforms in the social media is Facebook. Pivot Sports can create a page that customers can like and share. Once liked, customers can see all Pivot Sports updates on their newsfeed. Pivot Sports can let customers know when new products arrive and when sales promotions begin. Another social media site is Twitter. Twitter uses hashtags and anons in order to draw interest to certain topics or groups. Because of this feature, businesses can use simple sales tracking. Simple sales tracking catches desired conversations and matches keywords from, for example, your industry, Hibbett Sports. Simple sales tracking filters out repetitive or useless tweets and users. This helps convert Twitter users to leads within a simple click. Another social media site is Instagram. This site has a user base of 130 million active profiles. Instagram has a picture and now a new video feature. This site can allow Hibbett Sports to post about their sales and promotions as well. Then consumers can post themselves using the product, which will also generate new business. Hibbett Sports can also show videos of their stocks in order to keep their shareholders up to date on prices and costs. Our last social media option is Pinterest. The great thing about Pinterest is that it focuses heavily on visual. This helps clients find exactly what they want and directs them to where they can get it. Customers can then pin or like the picture onto their profile, and other customers and followers can view it. In conclusion, we are here today to help you find a better alternative information technology system. We believe that knowledge management, such as eGain or Oracle, are recommendable companies for you to get this system from. After implementing a knowledge management system, we will help identify sales tactics and cater to customer preferences, along with e-collaboration, which will make a user-friendly website, and social media that will create customer awareness. Thank you.